Hello everyone. Hope you all have been having a good start of your week. Whoops, that did not have the game open on the side. It was like, sorry for putting you in the void. I mean, space is scary that way. Which actually, funny enough, on my feed a while ago, I like how there was a video that popped up. Also, hi Elos, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, like there was a post that popped up on my feed where I don't know if it was on of the current Artemis 2 space shuttle that's like doing its trip around the moon, or if it was from an old video. But like the idea that if you just somehow got unluckily situated in the satellite where you had no wall nearby that you could reach, that like you just not be able to like move anymore. Like, it's I think it's easy to just think like, oh, if you like try to move hard enough, you'll move forward. Like if you were to swim in water like in a cartoon, stuff like that. But like no, you just perpetually be there forever, and it's like damn. I mean, I guess that is why usually in these space flights you're never alone, because in the worst case scenario that does happen, someone can shove you a little bit. Though I guess I do wonder, could you blow hard enough, exhale hard enough that you generate enough like force from your breath that will push the wall and then push you at least ever so slightly backwards, and then since there's no friction to stop you, you'd eventually hit a wall. But like, space. It do be freaky, but also beautiful at times. Hello, welcome. I guess in terms of stuff, since last week, I know I didn't stream last Friday, even though I said I would. Look, it was Holy Week, unexpected things happen, and yeah, like time got taken up. But so spend time with family, and also I posted about it on Blue Sky. But one of the games I got during the break was Death Stranding 2, and my God, is that game gorgeous! Like, I know it got nominated last year during the Game Awards for art direction, and I kind of already was like, okay, I'm sure it looks good. Like, it's sequel to Death Stranding. Death Stranding looked good. Of course, in my head, Death Stranding 2 would also look good. But after playing a little bit of it now, it's insane how good it actually looks. Like, I think that the single biggest improvement from Death Stranding 1 to Death Stranding 2 is definitely the lighting of the game. Like, cause there is a time of day. There's a passage of time in the day. So like seeing the sunrise to the sun setting, like how the light is bouncing off, the water, the mountains, the grass, the sand, like it just looks gorgeous. Definitely not a game I could stream though, cause my God, when I'm just playing that on my own, obviously no OBS, no VTube Studio running, like my PC, which I just recently got a new motherboard and then cleaned the the heatsink, stuff like that. Like when I play other games, it's usually around like 78 degrees, 80 degrees, 81 degrees. When I'm playing Death Stranding 2, it gets to like 85 to 90, and then sometimes settles down to 82, which is like, goddamn! Powerful ass game, but well, I'm not surprised with how good it looks. Lighting does everything in a game. I don't even know if the game has ray tracing, because at least when I check the option screens, I don't see anything about that. But yeah, like, been playing that for like my me time game. Been liking it so far. Like, I mean, I know Death Stranding is not really a game for everyone. Like, it is kind of slow paced, you could say. It is a little bit of a walking simulator in the most truest sense of a walking simulator, but I don't know. I like the vibe and the pacing it has. Still relatively early in the game. I haven't been in any arguable difficult tracks, But I'm looking forward to the game getting more difficult. Because I like how in the difficulty options, there literally is a difficulty where it's like, if you set it to this difficulty, there's no changing the difficulty anymore once you set it. And I'm like, that sounds fun. Surprisingly though, currently, it doesn't really feel all that difficult. But who knows? Maybe as the deliveries get harder and the paths get, more precarious, I'll regret that choice. But right now, it seems like an appropriate difficulty level. Which, I'm enjoying. Of course, in between playing Deadlock and Slay the Spire, which I actually finished a Ascension 10 run with Ironclad. Which right now, Ascension 10 is the highest Ascension currently available in Slay the Spire 2. Though, and to be fair, I do think this technically in ways makes it harder or easier. Depends on what aspect we're talking about. But I'm also playing on the public beta branch. Because for those who have Slay the Spire 2, given it is early access, they're messing with stuff in the game. However, most of the changes are being done in a different branch. So you'd have to go to Steam, go to settings, change it so you have applied there. But some of the changes there, like, they're kind of nice. Like, I think the one biggest change they have there is that the entire boss fight of the Doorman is a different boss fight. Because in the regular branch of Slay the Spire 2, the Doorman is simply a fight of like, there's the aspect where the door isn't open, then you have to deplete the entrance's health, and then after that words, the Doorman comes out, and then he has his health bar. Then after a turn or two, he'll hide again, and then you're pretty much just looping that until either you die or they die. Which is a fine fight. But in the public beta branch, the Doorman fight is entirely different. Because there are 3 different assets they have for the Doorman, not the covered one. Where it's like his mouth, his eye, and his hands. And each turn, when he switches asset to a different one, it actually has a different restraint on the turn. Like, I think if it's on the asset with the mouth, you have a status called Hunger, where any card played during that turn will be exhausted. So it's really scary to, play your one block that might save you from damage, but, you'll never have it for the rest of the fight. Or the eye, where the eye is like, and I think it changes actually, or maybe it was just the latest version, but like, the first card you play costs 1 more energy. Which, okay, that definitely makes certain builds scarier, especially if you want to play your most expensive card first. Well, now that most expensive card just became 3, if not 4, in a worst case scenario. Or the hands, where it's like, you cannot draw additional cards this turn. Which honestly really sucks. Like, that, I think, the one where it makes you exhaust, and the one where you can't draw additional cards, those ones hurt so much. And the thing is, every turn, there is always some kind of status. It makes it a really interesting fight in comparison to the basic one. But of course, I do feel like there are definitely some cards that, are overtuned a little bit as they're messing with things. But I think it's more fun, like, playing the public beta branch. At least for me personally. But yeah, just been playing that as well. And I'd say mostly those 3. Beyond that, I know Pragmata is coming out this month. I believe that's in 2 months. So I don't, not 2 months, 2 weeks. So I don't know if I would have finished Outer Wilds by then. To be fair, I don't know how much more there is to this game. I think I'd like to say I'm maybe a little under halfway, if not halfway. Of course, it's based on how fast I can piece things together, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'll stream Pragmata. I think I might, because, Capcom game, I can't imagine it being too long. In my head, it's probably the length of a Resident Evil game. Obviously, I have no basis for having that assumption. Who knows, maybe it's longer, but I think I'm looking forward to playing Pragmata on stream. Death Stranding 2, that would have been too long, and yeah, that'd be too taxing on my unit. While Pragmata is probably the RE engine again. And hopefully, I don't get the stutter cyclated with RE9. So, let's hope for that. But yeah, I think that's for the most part what I've been doing recently. Of course, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, feel free to let me know. But I think we should probably get started. I guess in terms of last time, what we did, kind of just getting more info, found that the interloper had like a large chunk of ghost matter which kind of escaped, which I don't know if it's the implication that the interloper, or rather that the material of where the ghost matter comes from, came from the interloper and spread across the different planets. That there are different quantum rocks in a few different planets. I haven't found those one either. I momentarily went to the Giant's Deep from the Ash Twin, which had teleporters to each planet. I went to the Sun Station, which the craziest thing is finding out that the Nomai were looking into blowing up the sun, which I don't know why. Again, my current assumption is they wanted to try blowing up the sun to generate enough power to cause a time travel teleportation sequence. Because we also found out that like the white hole black hole, that there's an instance of whatever would be entering the white hole, that there would be two instances of it currently existing in such scenario, which makes me lead to think that we are stuck in said loop of a teleportation, like the entire solar system is teleporting. But of course, that implies a certain level of quantum memory transfer, which my current assumption is the Nomai statue is the cause of that. Like a lot of question marks, and we gotta get our answers. Yeah, let us go resume. I think one other thing also that I do want to do, because I think I've kind of been neglecting it a little bit, is to, I guess, kind of catch up with the rest of the expeditioners. Because, like, I met the one on the moon, the Atoll Rock, and the one on Brittle Hollow, but I guess I never checked if there was anyone on the Ash Twins. I never checked if there was anyone on, like, the volcano moon of Brittle Hollow. Like, who knows? Maybe there's more information I could glean off there. And yes, the gravity cannon. Which still don't know where that one's going, technically. I mean, okay. I have obviously the current idea is that it's trying to go to the eye of the universe. But, that is assumptions right now. I mean, if we're going here on the ship log. Still stuff to do in the Sunless City. Oh, right, the anglerfish fossil. Actually, while I'm talking, I feel like I want to do that one next. So, okay, so to explain what this one is for the Ember Twin, there is a anglerfish which the kids went to, and I saw there was definitely writing in there, but to get there, I need to like fuel the anglerfish with light first to be able to examine it. So I think I know what to technically do. And that would be to what's the word? To go to the main entrance, which, okay, damn, I'm actually trying to remember where the main entrance is. Drop pod. I mean the escape pod. I know the escape pod leads to one of the main entrances. Okay, yeah, so here. And I think when they mean source of light, I think the scout, like the scout thing, generates enough light to trigger it. Then after that, I rush to the steps, which then allows me to get further from there. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, I don't know if that is enough light. Maybe it is. Okay, so now with that there, I try to rush towards the city. And then from there, I take the steps, which then should supposedly allow me to see where it is. Oh, whoops. Wrong area. Okay, yeah, okay, this one. Because yeah, the reason why I feel that's like important to check is because that should help me to maybe figure out what to do with anglerfish when I eventually go to the water planets. Because right now, those are definitely the biggest like question mark planets in terms of information. But obviously, I need to figure out how to be able to deal with anglerfish. And maybe there's information there that can help me glean like what needs to be done there. Like how to avoid being eaten and stuff. Okay, but this should be the town already. And actually, I don't know if I should be even entering here, because... Oh no, that's the overlook. I need to find the stepping stone path. Stepping Stone District. Okay. Oh, there, that one. Okay, they said the kid supposedly said from here, once light has been fed, I should be able to find where the stepping stone entrance to the anglerfish is from here. I think the idea of feeding it light though is that if I turn off light, maybe it'll shine enough that it will enter my periphery or something. Like, I think that's the hope. Okay, so the scout is definitely a little bit above me. Oh shit, oh shit. Ooh, wait, I think I saw it. Is that it? No, it's somewhere up here. Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Ah, come on! There we go. Nice. Ooh, there is something there. Okay, wait, let's see what the kids had to say. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change! Anglerfish now is to wear a blindfold and do not peek. That seems very bad in this cave system. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind. So you have... Oh! So do they follow based on water movements? Or sound? Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the Bible when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. So they're blind. So I think if... Ooh, wait. Ooh. Almost. Actually, wait. Oh, it literally would have stopped at the roof. Anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. Oh, that makes sense. So the light would lead them to the fish would feel it, and then just have to charge forward. It wouldn't technically need to see it. Update, Melloray. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Aw, that's cute. I am entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The anglerfish digest suggests death by starvation. Visually, this specimen appears to be the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble? Wait! Dark Bramble is also a water planet? Huh. I mean, by the name Dark Bramble, I thought it was like a plant planet. We don't believe it originated from this planet. I see. Okay, so anglerfish are definitely blind. So, I guess the idea is don't be too scared of them because they can't see you anyway. Wait, unidentified signal? No, that's too far. Is there one near? $294 definitely sounds like it'd be on this planet. But what's this unidentified signal nearby? Unless it's that one. I like the distress beacon of the drone. But okay, wait. Where were you? Okay, so as long as I keep going this direction, I should eventually find our mystery drum player. Wait! No! They were in sync! No! Ouch, my feet. No! They were in sync for a moment. Sad. Eh? Oh wait, I'm searching quantum fluctuation. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Oh, they're almost all in sync. No, come back, other ones. Though I don't think I've heard of that instrument yet. Oh, so the guy's here. Or whoever it is. Oh! Little guy! Damn! Are you a kid? Or are you just like short? Chert. Goodness, it's you. Hello, I take it your first launch on well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know? What's weird is, I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to just see one, keeping an eye on an eye or four on stars. Maybe you spot one yourself. Tell me what I can do for you. I'll do this one last, because I feel like I was supposed to find this guy first before, finding out anything. How do I know if I saw a supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye. But if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. Well, I mean, to be fair, I see one every day, but like, I can't say that. I wonder if these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing here? Right now, I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Look, I think some of the others are a little scared of being in space. They're doing their best just to survive and stay sane. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the Little Scout. So I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twin southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light to the sky. It's not one of our own crashes, right enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Well, that's a lie. He did say he never left here. I wouldn't blame him. If there was one to see, I'd have seen with my little scout. No? Of course you wouldn't. So where did they live? Not on surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cases, though. Maybe the answer lies underground? How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awful pretty though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin. But did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the twin once a little more if its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, and then now we can tell them the stuff we found out. I found Nomai writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun? Then do you think this sun station? Quite clever Nomai devised a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the Hourglass Twins, when the slightest step would have meant a fiery death. Goodness, it's you! Oh, wait. I have a question for you. Are we not gonna tell them about the city? Damn! Fine, I guess we're keeping our secrets. What are you up to? Okay, that's it. Damn, we really just aren't gonna tell them about the floating city, huh? Wow! Oh, that one is a supernova, I think. Oh shit, another one! That's not good. Another one? Another one! Wait! Are each of those supernovas our galaxy? Are each of those supernovas just us? Like is every solar system out there, in our view, just a teleported version of our solar system? And it's just a cascading set of teleported solar systems into teleported solar systems into teleported solar systems into teleported solar systems? Because you don't truly go back in time. There's just a copy of the world that moved forward and another one that kind of like existed in the past. So, I guess we're seeing said teleportation or said teleported universe far beyond. Cause like, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I need to see another example. Get out of the way, tree! Like, I need to see if another one's exploding. Okay. So, okay, no, not that one. Okay, that one's yellow. Ours is blue. So, I was thinking about, like, how many planets are there that, like, are around the thing that's supernovaing? Because if it's the exact same amount of planets, then ours, like, it could be that. But okay, I'm curious about the quantum fluctuation. Ouch. Hmm. Okay, it's underground somewhere. Definitely something worth, I feel, exploring later on. Wait a second. What are you? Ooh, that's free. Dark Bramble. Okay, let's get back to the ship first. Like, my body's hurt. My fuel is getting low. Yeah, those are for each of the planets. Actually, have I even read this one? Oh yeah, they're talking about the quantum moon. Wait, I never read this? It disappears if no one is watching it. I thought I've read this before. Yeah, I mean, it's just talking about the quantum moon. Or the phantom moon. Church regional notes, property of Church. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I posit there's something special about the orange symbol in that device. Hallen, the new astronaut's translator tool, would be nice to have right now. Also might as well have one right now. Maybe it might heal me. Heal me! Mushroom? Mushroom? Marshmallow. Not a mushroom. Okay, let's have a nice brown one. Okay, remove this. Drop. Enter. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each place's... Oh, wait, this is a quantum moon locator? I just discovered the quantum moon is orbit around Dark Bramble. They've keen eyes on her. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I added the marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there is a 6th place in Star System where the Phantom Moon travels. Oh, there it is! The Quantum Moon! So this is pointing in the direction of... What if I look away? It jumps. Okay, wait. I think there's something to this though. I think if I get my ship and stop here where the map is in view, I think I can lock the Quantum Moon in place while I fly towards it. Like, could it just be that? How do I rotate? Oh wait, no. It's gonna not be in an ideal location if I do it now. I need to make it not be blocked by the sun. Okay, can you lock? Okay, it's locked. Let me look up and look forward. Has it locked? Really? It locked here? There it is! There it is! There it is! Is that it? Or is that Adel Rock? Have I locked onto the Quantum Moon? Is this it? But how do I land on it? Don't I have to momentarily look away from it to land on it? Oh shit, this is it! The Quantum Moon! I was not... okay. Huh? What? Excuse me? Huh? What? Huh? Wait. I just phased through it? I guess that's what the Nomai meant. You can't just land on it? Huh. Hmm. Very interesting. Wait, why are you exploding? What's happening there? I'm gonna try that again next time. Like, maybe there's a trick to landing on it? Maybe I need to look down after a certain point. To like land, like to forcibly like lock, lock like a landing point on it. Oh shit, I'm coming in too hot. I did not mean to go that deep. I wanted to... Where was that orbiting... Where was that orbiting gravity cannon? Oh, there it is. It's too fast. It's too fast. Go the opposite direction. Go the opposite direction, then meet it. Okay, okay. No! Well, okay. I mean, there's no issue. I can always just go back here sooner. Faster! While I can! Faster! Give me a sliver of info! The tiniest bit of information! Probe tracking module. Control module. Launch module. Ah. So we can check the thing that they launched. Okay. Well, bye to this time for now. Now that looks pretty though. Like, I know it's just an orbital cannon, but they didn't have to make it look this nice. Okay, so we found out anglerfish are blind. Now, that doesn't make it the place any less scary, but you know, at least I will be less apprehensive to going under the water. But that will need to happen though. And I guess I just need to be careful about how I proceed to go underwater. Cause like while they are blind, like I don't know how loud our thrusters are gonna attract its attention. Cause like I know we come back from the dead anyway, but like you know, being eaten is still a scary thought. Okay, so what does it say about this? The quantum moon disappears prior to... Oh, so it teleports to a 6th location? Hmm. Yeah, so it's blind. So there's still more to the old settlement in Brittle Hollow. There's also still more to find in the Sunless City. I'm actually not sure what else there is in the Sunless City. Hmm. What to do? What to do? Okay, this one might be on this planet. Actually, I can probably do that on the ship. Like, get the ship to a more uh situated area above where all of the hills are. Yeah, like somewhere here. And it seemed that it was honestly a little bit more south from here. Like maybe around here would be good. And then I searched for the quantum moon, or not the quantum moon, the quantum fragment signal from here. Oh yeah, 90. And this is not marked as the museum shard. Grove shard. Hmm. Is there anything else here? Maybe of interest? Because I guess the signal kind of did lead me here. So I wonder if there's anything of importance here. The quiet shade across old bark. In ancient glade, it's always dark. Hmm. In ancient glade, it's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark. Huh. So like the different states of the quantum shard equal to the different states of what the signs could be saying. That's cute. Anything else though? Or was it just that, nice cool tidbit? Oh. Church regions, property of Church. I've detected strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's been ever able to land on it, but hopefully studying its signal in the grove would reveal more about it. Okay, wait, let's see this again. So I am able to stand on it. But why would the quantum moon have this signal if there's nothing to stand on? Unless it's a very Is the geyser also teleporting? No. Wasn't there... Okay, I don't know if my brain is messing with me, Wasn't there a geyser in the middle of this body of water? Huh? But it's here. What? Wait. Ouch. Okay, ouch. Okay, go down now. Go down now. Go down now. Go down now. Huh. Okay. So we're in under the geyser. What? Okay, so this one is pushing us out here, so we can't enter there. This one looks like it's pulling in. I mean, might as well check where this thing leads. Oh! Hello! After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves to be safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Okay, so they went to 2B. On the opposite, new life. This species seems semi-aquatic. Very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust. So I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across the years. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest and ours skipper me. They're fascinating, and I wonder what their fourth eye does. I mean, I'm pretty sure it just sees also. Oh! We were a lot smaller when they saw us. We were definitely not this evolved. Damn, they were here that far ago? Damn. And that leads there. I see. Okay, let's go here. Because I recognize that bridge from a while ago. So I like, does this just head back to the previous one? Oh no, this is a different one. With a campsite. Huh. Okay, so I guess I am a little bit curious about that jet now. Where is this going if there's a campsite here? Let's wait and see. Okay, come on, geyser. Let me out. Oh, the main one. Huh. I see. Okay, interesting to know. Okay, but I guess that does kind of put it into scale how far ago the Nomai were here. Because I thought when they were talking about us, like, you know, seeing our species, you know, as we are now. But, like, we were just literally still, like, primitive beings. Ouch! When they were here. Damn, that far ago. Huh. There's a strange structure in the groves that moves when I'm not right. It emits a signal to the quantum fluctuation frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. The quantum research knows a quantum moon that no Earthian has been able to land on. Okay, I see, I see. Okay, given that we spent a little bit of time here, I think we can skip going to the Ash Twins and maybe try to head once again to the gravity thing. Like the gravity station there. And we seem to be right on its axis though, which is good. Freaky ass planet. The fact that you can't even see the tornadoes from out here makes it so scary to like venture into. Ooh, perfect landing. Very nice. Oop. Okay, so they launched the pod. I guess the one that has me curious is the survey right now. Although I guess that one is flickering. Control module. Nope, I don't want to mess with that. Launch module. Nope. Probe tracking. Yeah, this one then. Oh, it broke off. Damn, man. Okay, controls. Might as well see what this is about. So I guess the probe module landed on Giant's Deep. Oh! Huh. Interesting. So we have a launch module projection stone and a Giant's Deep projection stone. You know what? Sure, let's see the Giant's Deep one first. Okay, so it's the same one from before. But now what does this one say? I by Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Yet it does. Who is firing it? In this time? Like, isn't Nomai alive at this time? That would be a millennia in difference, if not thousands and thousands of years. I hope you're putting my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on an indefinite hiatus. To help prove them out, they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Milo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay, now what about the launch actually, yeah, launch module, where are you? Oh no, I was hoping to look for the not the launch module, the probe module. Okay, so the launch module is still in space here. Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the ice's precise location. Cassava tells me and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance for finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can. As far as it can, I'll make some adjustments. These make it sound like they're just firing the probe now as we're seeing it. I mean, like literally just a few minutes ago. The thought of concluding our endless curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Okay, wait, let's see this again. Okay, it definitely is in space. That's for sure. With another stone, with another tablet near it. Wait a second, wait a second. What's this then? Okay, so is this the Whitehall station or is this... Request to launch probe from the receive from Ashton project. Can align randomly the selected probe to gravity field activated. Huh. Wait, what? So Ash Twin project requested a probe from here be launched. But who requested it? Alright, so that's the current gravity cannon. What you got for me, thing? All the probe cannon launch recovery. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe, so it's still alive. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Okay, what about the last one? Damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module. Intact, no structural damage. Launch module. View port window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module. Missing. Probably on the planet, if ever. Okay, so we can still get to the launch module. It just might be a little difficult to... Okay. Down, 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 down. Okay, so it might just still be within vicinity from here. Launch module. Oh, I need to like go at it from outside of space. Yeah, there's a hole. Oh, that's difficult. Or that's going to be unpleasant. Actually, no, wait. We're kind of following it already in terms of like gravity. So I guess I could just trail the outside of the ship and I should be fine. Probably. Okay, but I need to be not over the hole. Okay, that's better. Let's refuel, get oxygen. Now where could the hole be? Okay, wait. Let me try to see if I can get a bearing for it. Like, I'll try to keep my eyes in the exact same direction as I see the module, while noting this one. Okay. Launch module. Okay, so it's looking up from here. Okay, so it's a little left of that. So around there? Potentially? So this one. No, this is the control module. This is... Oh, I think it's this one. There we go. Nice, nice, we got it. Nice. Okay, so obviously the roof part doesn't have anything for me anymore. Probe tracking module. Was there another one? No, that seems to be it. Okay, let's read the probe tracking module before I like place it there to see. You know what? We do control module first. And obviously just for thoroughness. Yep, we just see what's in there. Well, what does this one say? Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon. Oh, wait, is this the same one? Oh, yeah, no, this is the same one from before. Okay, that's the same one. Or does it not matter and it's always the same? Never mind, it matters. Imagine Privet, the probe tracking model will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe's cannon structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind. Because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. No! Well, I mean, it seems to just be missing. Are you underwater? You are... definitely underwater. Near some root-looking thing. Near core? Huh. Okay, so definitely near the center of the water. Probably. I mean, it probably makes sense that it would be around the center. But, so I guess that means we're falling down into there soon. I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, I think as long as I lower myself there slowly, I should be fine mentally. But if we start like horribly careening into the water, like I don't know if that'll generate enough force to get the attention of some unsavory things under the water, but that would be unpleasant to say the least. Okay. Just slowly. We're slowly heading down. Breaching the clouds. Oh. I mean, I guess this is an island technically I haven't been to. Anything of significance here? I saw some ghost matter though. Oh! Huh. Oh, that's what I was hearing. A trumpet. Huh. How are you, my guy? Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately, I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty. Has he seen a Nomai statue? What about you? Have you died lately or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. What did you think it was? I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business, but I wasn't really thinking about what's happening to the shape of time, you know? But a loop makes sense here. Let's go with loop for now. It's not a loop, it's a spiral, and I think that's actually applies here. We're not in a time loop. We're in a time spiral where time is moving forward, but our consciousness is just jumping to a past version of us. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfels and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even though I tell Hornfeld about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes. Just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or time, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? Well, I mean, damn, we're answering a question with a question. Very anime-like. Where they say like a name, and then the typical response is, name? Like, it's always a question responded with a question. Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out there exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. You say as a tornado is coming towards us, I think it kind of looks like it is. Like, I don't know if that's peaceful. I'm usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up in the orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowing business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give a solid 10 out of 10 on the GABA relaxation scale. On this planet, I guess a 7 sounds really good though. Maybe that's because no tornadoes go there. Or I guess maybe it's because 3 out of 10 tornadoes on this planet go there. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the only one. It's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Oh, I think I've been there before then. What's up with this planet? Huh, I know, right? Oh, you meant like tell you more about it. Gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Oh, so you can't? I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. Oh, okay, I get it. So if I try to go down on my own, it won't work. I need to find the tornado that jettisons me downwards. And then I think that I'll have enough force to breach. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the nomad statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones. Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their paths, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. Funny. I found something. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Over enthusiasm. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised to know I built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. I found your quantum poem. Oh, the one at our planet. I remember, right? Pretty fun, right? It works out a good 24 poems. Wow, that's cool. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up and scares the daylights out of you. Actually, speaking of that, I forget the name of it, but I heard about this like really famous Chinese poem that someone wrote purely out of spite or something, where it's so genius that it doesn't matter if you read it in a spiral, top to down, left to right, bottom to up, in quarters, like mid going out, out going mid, corner to corner, like literally no matter how in what order you read how it was written, it gives you a new poem. Like, I forget what it's called. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can Google it. I'm not sure if it was Chinese or Korean or like Japanese. It was like some wild thing I heard. Chinese poem where no matter what order you read it, it gives new meaning over 1,000 readings. Like it gave like over 1,000 readings or something. Oh, the Suan Tzu. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend to know how that's pronounced. But yeah, like it's created by Su He in the 4th century. It is a 29 by 29 grid of 841 characters designed as a palindrome that can be read horizontally, vertically, diagonally, backwards, or in circles, yielding around 2,848 to over 8,000 potential poems. Like, it's crazy. All revolving around the theme of longing for her husband. That is crazy. Like, damn the amount of devotion she must have had to that man. Like, actual insanity. Like, I haven't read any of it myself, but like, that's crazy though. Oh, did we get scooped up by a? Yeah, we got scooped up by a thing. Oh, come on. Out of time already? That was fast. Holy, that's a big one. I gotta know. Oh! Okay. Eye of the Storm situation. Okay, good. Noted. Something to look forward to in the next cycle. Look for giant ass tornado. There's something in the middle of it. Huh. How will I get up there though? The gravity is way too heavy for me to yeah, the gravity is way too heavy for me to try to get that. But this thing is like in the center of the eye. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess there's a path I can walk through. Okay, okay. I definitely have a plan for what I can check here. So 2 things on Giant's Deep. Look for tornado that heads downwards and go to Eye of Giant Tornado because there is something inside it. Huh. So interesting. We're not the only ones experiencing that this is a time loop. Which, I guess the Nomai are aware of this tech. Because they had that, like... again, I don't know if it's another rite of passage, but like, where the adults had the whole looking into the statue kind of like ritual. So maybe that's why the Nomai have as much knowledge as they do. Because they are able to kind of just... Excuse me, the Quantum Moon? Are you kidding me? that was definitely within sight. Damn it, game. That should have counted. Oh, the Quantum Moon's there. I mean, I guess I'm headed here, so I might as well try to go to the Quantum Moon again anyway. Okay, let's make it so it's so large that even if I look down... Are you bitch? Okay, fine, have it your way. Keep your secrets, damn it. I'll get to you one day. Ooh! Almost perfectly to where the giant one is. Okay, it pushed me up, I think. I believe this is the center. Ooh! Shit. Almost. Oof. Okay, that was close. Almost missed it. Okay. Now let us see if there is a way up there from the outside. Because yeah, like that one is the gravity is too strong for me to try to jetpack up there. I mean, I can get some lift doing that, but not a lot. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Is this gonna tell me how I get to the quantum moon? Or rather, how to land on it? Oh, there's a fragment in here. Enter this place without friends. However, there are lessons to learn for yourself. Huh. Okay, well, don't don't crush me on the way to the gravity. Ooh, okay, that was scary. Seek the wandering arch. Okay, so I must always look at it. Cause okay, just to test. Yep, the arch moves. Oh, okay, hello. You came out of nowhere. Yeah, sometimes you're not even in here. The bonsai tree is also going with it. Yeah, just like the geyser. Huh. So I guess the quantum moon has influence over some things in its vicinity? Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same! Fascinating! I see. What if I don't take a photo? What if the photo is just that? I look away. The camera is still observing, so it has to stay. I see. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. And now this No! Okay, that's okay. Like I feel you could technically have a photo where both of them are in view, but like I'll just do it that way. What else is there to teach? Or is that it? Ouch! My feet! This is the last one. But we made it harder. Okay, okay. Okay, I need to find an angle where I can at least see the arch. Like, if I can get the arch in view... Oh, wait, what am I doing? Ah! No! Okay, damn it! Stupid, stupid stones. I'll get you, I'll get you. Give me okay, give me one in the ground. You're in my periphery. Nope. Yes. Okay, you're... Nope. Okay, it disappeared. Yes. Okay, there we go. No! I looked away! There we go. Woo. Okay, that's really cool. That's so cool. So to be observed even with a camera locks it in state. What if I do this? Is it... I guess the camera just existing makes it like locks it in place. We offer congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay, so I guess the question is, how could I lock the quantum moon in place? I guess it would require me to have the camera out in space somewhere and then be able to see the quantum moon? No, wait! I could put the camera on the ship. Yeah, like that. I could do that. Then leave the ship in orbit and then try to land on it. Okay, okay. Let's try that. Okay, so first things first. Finding the quantum moon. Which, are you Athel Rock? Or the quantum moon? Oh, you are definitely the quantum moon because I see like two things circling. Okay. Okay, now as I go closer to here, I need to set up the camera on the ship to look at it. Then as the okay, I guess I'll just have to fall myself. I just hope gravity isn't that harsh on the quantum moon. Okay. That has locked the quantum moon in place. I know obviously this means I'm not escaping the quantum moon, but you know, what can you do? Ouch, my feet! Ah! Ouch! That's okay. We're on the quantum moon. Okay, structure. You have been quantum locked. Let us enter you. Hmm. And is this saying where the quantum moon is currently residing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The eye. If no one is me being on the quantum moon observing it. Because I've noticed there are objects that can be brought along with the quantum teleportation. Could that not imply that I could be brought in the quantum teleportation? Is that how I could potentially find the eye? Okay, so that activated it. Recall the rule of the sixth location. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Okay, just thinking about this. Obviously, I don't know technically which one is which, but based on what I know or what I have in my head, the quantum moon will shift to the sixth location if all 5 other possible locations are being observed. Because it can only shift to where it is not being observed. However, how is that achieved if I am on the planet? Quantum entanglement. This one is I think this one is just simply the allowing of other things within vicinity of a quantum object to move with a quantum body. That's why the bonsai tree moved with the quantum rock. That's why the geyser moved with the quantum rock. However, I have not fully grasped when that happens, because I have seen the quantum rock move, but the geyser hasn't. But I have also seen them both move. I have not seen the geyser move on its own. If this is observing this, what happens? Is the tree... Oh, wait, what? There's a shuttle here. Huh. Solanum, I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. Oh, I guess I didn't land on it. I kind of like fell in it. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole. Just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is as we are. I am ready. I did not mean to teleport. Oh! Brittle Hollow. Huh. I mean, I guess that's bye to the ship for this sequence. I guess I could try getting to the old town. Assuming I can find it. While I'm still here in Brittle Hollow. Oh, okay. So, in a sense, I know how to land on the Quantum Moon. Kind of. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do it than, like, me going without the ship. But obviously, I have, as of yet, to figure out said method. Okay, but quantum entanglement. So I mean, all I'm getting at is we want to go with the quantum moon towards the sixth destination. Is there anything else we can tell this guy? Alright, we can toast a marshmallow first. Marshmallow. Ooh, what a nice brown color. Alright, so they're the same stuff from before. I learned something. I found an my escape pod on Brittle Hollow. I saw the Hanging City. I saw the Sunless City and Ember Twin. Hello, Elos! Welcome back. Hope you were able to do whatever you needed to do. You missed it, but I landed on the Quantum Moon. Well, okay. I guess you could say I fell on the Quantum Moon. But I still got on it. Like that's an important distinction though. I got on the Quantum Moon, which I think is a huge advancement. Which does have me thinking. The goal is to quantum entangle with the Quantum Moon to get to the eye of the universe. Now, as for how to do that, I don't know yet. But that does seem like the plan. Oh wait, I think I think I already told them about that. I found Nomai writing about quantum pilgrimage. Oh, I think I also saw this. I went to the comet and oh wow, so how did Nomai died? That's oh that was a question. Whoops. That's really sad. I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing, but I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd have never left Timber Hearth and come out here. Or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying. But you know, it has its moments. I think that's all of it. In terms of the stuff I know. Okay, and right now, there's really nothing for me to do anymore in terms of like, exploring space. Cause my ship's kinda like stuck in orbit near Timber Hearth. Cause I kinda used that to place my camera on the ship to then land on the Quantum Hearth. So, Old City. This way. But yeah, like, at least though I say that's a lot of new information. Finding out about the how like landing on the Quantum Moon and potentially where to go from there. Oh, this is the tree entrance. Ouch! My feet! Huh, I wonder how I get there. Or maybe it's already fallen into the abyss. And I guess technically I could search here sooner in the cycle. I mean, I don't have a ship. I think the old part has already left. Maybe I can just doze off until the sun explodes. Very pretty though. Doze off. Let's nap until the sun explodes. Okay, it kind of woke me up on its own. Excuse me? I just wanted to doze off until the end, man. Well, whatever. I guess I'll have to be awake for it. Well, last marshmallow before we go. Nom 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 nom. Fire! Fire! Oh, bye. Extinguish. Eat. Mmm, crunchy. Oh, I did not mean to fall. I did not mean to fall. Oh well, guess I'm gonna prolong the death a little bit by accident. Whoops. Yep, it's the same blue light explosion as looking out into the stars and seeing the other explosions. Oh, I thought I could see another supernova elsewhere. Ah! Okay, so I don't think there's anything I can do on the quantum moon right now. I need to figure out quantum entanglement better. Maybe the notes written down will help me piece things together a little bit. But I'd say that was a good cycle. Okay, let's see what it's written down. Okay, I was able to land in the surface of the... Oh, okay, that's it, fine. The Nomai Shrine that wanders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. It is described next to a mural of a quantum tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. It is described next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Recall the rule of the sixth location. It is described next to a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. That is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Hmm. Okay. No, my brother shrine the quantum with 18 experiments to 6 location. Remember, this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. But how do I make it be on the North Pole? Because they always say when you land on it, you're on the south. And I believe that was the same. Do I have to watch it from the north? Which would imply I need to figure out how to get to the north. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. So there's the okay, actually wait, where is that? Brittle Hollow, Brittle Hollow. Sunless City. No, not the Sunless City. There, the old settlement. Yeah, there's still information about the old settlement that I'm missing. Hmm. Okay, let's try to see if I can find the old settlement, like, while viewing. Ooh, okay, that was scary, but we're fine, we're fine. Okay, now where's the gravity cannon? Because I wanna try to find it first while on the ship, and then from there I can ascertain how to get there. I don't know if that's old settlement. Actually, wait, this might be old settlement now that I'm thinking about it. Can I scooch in here? Nope, no, come on, stabilize. You got this ship. I'll take that. No! Damn it! Damn it! Okay. Well, at least I'm already used to getting back. It's fine. Down here, we put you on this one. I go back up. On here, and then I get teleported back. It's fine, it's fine. We get back there quick. And I can at least use the ship as basis for where the old settlement is. Okay, so it's below me right now. I think if I use the escape pod, it will lead me to the escape pod entrance, which brings me under. Ah! Okay, okay. Is this the old settlement? Oh no, be sure not to wander far from here. Those areas somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we found so far. Okay, yes, so old settlement, because it's temporary. This knowledge is dear to lose. Here's everything we know all about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older in the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No nomad has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. I guess, is that why they were so hell-bent on finding it? Like, it literally sounds like impossible information, so they just had to know? Oh, rocks. Oh, nice. Oxygen. It's like, yes, me thinking, us, as we live and breathe, think that every day, how nice. Oxygen. Oh! Oh, wait, that's my ship. I was like, weird ship? I wonder whose that is. Oh, it's mine. Of course it's mine. Like, who else would be crazy enough to land their ship like that? Yeah, I remember this one. Ooh, that might have had info that I need though. Okay, so there's still information that's higher. That's the same one from a while ago. That's where my ship is. Given concerns about this, where should we consider a new one? Less temporary shelter. Okay, escape. I signal call it here and we follow it. If we're to find it, we need not to merely survive but to thrive. Okay, so this leads to a path somewhere there. Except it's broken already. Huh. Okay, unfortunate. So I need to go here even faster and not fall into the black hole to try to see where this leads. Okay, let's go back to the ship first. Let's see what the collated information becomes. And then maybe I can head over to Giant's Deep first. Okay, please suck me up. Okay, thank you. Oh, actually, that might have been all the information. Because this, I think this just would have led to the hanging city. Oh, okay. Then in that case, I think we can leave here for now. Oh, the mail, the quantum moon. Hi. Bye. Okay. So the other one I can think of in terms of like something to do is try to head over to Giant's Deep and try to land on it. Or rather, try to find the tornado that brings me under. Oh, hello, Quantum Moon. Hello, welcome back. Look, I already landed you on you once. I'll land on you again next time. I need more information. Look, I just wasn't ready for you yet. Quantum Moon, please! Oh, did I land on a... Did I land in a tornado that led me upwards? That's funny. Okay, are you up or a down tornado? I forget. So clockwise is... up. I need to look for a counterclockwise. Nope, you're clockwise. You are clockwise. You're clockwise. You're clockwise. Where's the counterclockwise one? Oh, hello. I found you. Bring me down under, counterclockwise one. Okay. Gotta leave the ship to fix it. Or maybe I need to go in there without the ship. Huh. You know what? Let's just survey this first. So there's definitely a red thing. Wonder what that is. Multiple red things. So there is a electric barrier stopping it. Is it you? Huh. Because the probe is in there. Now, how do I get in there? Maybe after all of the jellyfish leave, I can land there? Hmm. What are you? What if I bump into you? I mean, okay, Amzi, what was I expecting? But other than the shock though, like, I guess, oh, I guess the anglerfish must not be on this planet. I guess the anglerfish is on Dark Bramble and this one has jellyfish? I guess? Okay, but that doesn't explain to me how I get to the center though. Because if I breach the electric core, I lose power. And I definitely feel trying to go there without the ship is probably death, I would assume. Because the jellyfish seem to be cycling around it. Also, if you're wondering what I'm looking for, I'm trying to look for that one island where I can check the underside of it. It would be nice if I had some sort of map. I think that one's too shallow though. Like, I need a... Ooh, could it be you? Those aren't entrances. But maybe there's an angle where there is an entrance? Maybe directly under? No. I guess the question is this... Oh no, this is the Eye of the Storm Island. This is the Quantum one. Yeah, this is the Quantum Tower one. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh! That looks promising. Oh, nice. I mean, not the thing I was looking for, but definitely new information. Yeah, this was the one that the projection stone was seeing. Ah, that guy. I'm sorry. What did you write about? This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it to the orbit around Giant's Deep assembly. Our next step will be send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts did not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avon's babe together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Cute. If I know my brother, Avons and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. I propose we give Avons and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. I see, and those... Okay, that one's kind of broken, so I think I have to pass here. Okay, so the orbital cannon, which we are acquainted with. Oh, okay, nice. Another view of the control module. No, wait, no, I don't need the control module. I need the probe module. I keep forgetting. Oh no, okay, I already read that one. But... Huh. Oh, his island's moving. Or I guess this thing's moving. Hmm. Oh, I guess there is something on the other side. Ah! Ow, my god! Why did I land so hard? Although, why a brittle hollow projection stone here? Like, this seems pretty far for a brittle hollow one. Oh, it's just teaching you, like, you'll find out about the tornadoes from there. I see, I see. Well, I already got that information. Okay, I guess technically what I can do is I can try to find first the island with the stone statue. Then from there, try to hope that the tornado that brings you under passes by. So at least I have a bearing for where to go. Clockwise, clockwise. Where's the counter one? You're the big one. Clockwise, clockwise. Where's the counter? Oh, the tornadoes dissipate and like form. Okay, so I just need to find one that is counter. Oh, wait. I found one. It's kind of in between all the other ones though. Ah, out of time? No. Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to find like... Okay, so that's the big one. Okay, I guess technically it's just time to find out. Do I get shocked and die? Okay, I get pushed out. Huh. How would I even enter the center? It's gotta be something with these jellyfish though. Okay, let's just... Is there enough time for this one to go down? Like, maybe there's a... Okay, that... I was gonna say, maybe there's a safe zone where the jellyfish, like, creates a zone where it's safe from the shocks, but, I mean, the jellyfish itself is is shocking, so... That doesn't make any sense. Huh. Hmm... How to get under there? It might be... There might be information about this planet on the other thing the projection stone shows here, where the stone statue ceremony is done. But I need to find... Okay, I need to hope that there is a counterclockwise tornado that spawns near the island where it is, because it's really hard to see the island where it could be. Isn't there information you could read about how to enter? There probably is. I just haven't found it yet. Or at least as far as I'm aware, I don't think I currently have that information. Which I believe, or well, I'm assuming, there will be information on how to enter from this planet. Like, I think that just makes sense. It's just a matter of finding it. Okay, first of all, where... Okay, this is it. This is the island that I want to explore, the Underoff. But I need a counterclockwise island of it. I mean, a counterclockwise tornado to get near here. Or, wait a second. Can I survey it from here? Is there a way in? I'm not seeing a way in. Oh, the mail! His ship! Or at least I believe this to be the island I was thinking about. Because the one I was... Wait, no. What? No, this is not the island I was thinking about. This is something else entirely. I haven't been here before. Huh. Well, at least new information. Are you gonna tell me more about the jellyfish so I can get under? Trip 4. Entry, whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes, 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered Giant's Deep. You got Feldspar. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gaussen about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more to this. Seems all as if it's the big new one, Dark Bramble. So Feldspar knows how to get to the center. Okay. Okay, so there's the information. Feldspar knows how to get there. So, we need to find Feldspar, who is in Dark Bramble. Then once we get that, we should be able to get to the center. But there is still one other thing I would want to check here, though. Like, it's that one other island. Excuse me. The one with the stone statue ceremony. It's this one. This is the one. So I need a counter. There is... Actually, wait. I guess you can technically go under a little bit from here. Oh, never mind. I didn't need the counter clockwise tornado. I could have just gone under the entire time. Whoops. That's what I get for overthinking this. Whatever. Yeah, a lot of Nomai statues here. Oh, and I guess this is the one that maybe Groga found? Phlox, yeah, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in its closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened. That tells us the statue has paired with you, Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memory to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay, this answers my theory. We are quantum sending information from a copy of us to another copy of us. So, the current us that is existing ceases to exist, but our memories are retained and is forwarded to the next version of us in the past, which is technically the future. And given that, we aren't in a time loop. We are in a spiral, and we are never the same person. We're always technically a different version of ourselves, just that the different version of us is being flooded with all of the information from the past us. Even though it technically feels like we're in the past, but we're actually in the future. I see. I mean, I think I've already gone to the Ash Twin one. I've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. Like beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's confirmed that the statues will not pair until the project. Otherwise, I imagine it should be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it will be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. And that's why the sun exploding triggers it. The sun exploding triggers like the failsafe of the Ash Twin project. Actually, is it somewhere else? Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3. So one is me, one is the other Outer Wilds expeditioner here, and then there's a third one. There's a third person who is reliving this. And I'm going to assume said third person is in the launch pod that is launching from the gravity cannon in the orbit here. But obviously I would never get there fast enough in time to see who it is. Very interesting. Okay, now let's try to see if I can land up there. Oh shit, wait. Get out. Get out. There. No, not that one, no. This one. Get in here. Woof. Okay. Okay, somewhat good timing. Somewhat. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as setting the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Ah, the conundrum where if you were teleported, like you are beamed down, like in Star Trek, is it still you, technically, the one who leaves the teleport? Or is that just ultimately a copy of you? Also, I guess I can repair this in the water, technically. So I guess they're kind of dealing with that like dilemma a little bit on times, like, the idea of oneself, which I can kind of understand, like the idea that, like, if you behave the same because of your memories, then are you not effectively the same person? Which I think that is honestly a little weird and also scary concept to think about, that if you are the same person. I mean, I guess technically from your point of view, you probably are, but like, in the grand scheme of things, are you technically the same person at that point? I mean, I guess you could say the building blocks that made up of you are not the same, but, if you act the same, talk the same, think the same, then, and maybe effectively you are just the same. Also, Lemel, welcome back, man. I wanted to talk to you. I found something about our reincarnation shit. Oh, how do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? I mean, you can't. I feel even us. I mean, don't we kind of just accept it at this point? Deep breath. No, seriously. I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next one before you know it. Actually, nah, I'm good. Let's do the I found something first. I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. That's a funny way to think of it. Sure, why not? And then are we just like, oh! So is this kind of like a way to just like, now you can actually just decide to nap and doze off until the next cycle? Ah. But okay. So, given our information, I cannot get to the core of this yet. I mean, get to the core of Giant's Deep. I need information from Feldspar in the Bramble, which means I have to head to the Dark Bramble, which is scary. I guess I haven't technically found where the Ash Twin project is. I guess it could be somewhere in the Sunless City now that I think about it. But maybe for like the last cycle right now, I do want to try to see Dark Bramble a little bit. Okay. Time to head to Dark Bramble. And hopefully not die a horrible death to the anglerfish over there. Oh, hello, Quantum Moon. How about we go lower from the sun for now? I'll course correct afterwards. Actually, I guess technically I can just autopilot youth now. And that's the interloper, I believe. Oh, that's the white hole. Ah. Okay. Dark Bramble. How do I get to where Feldspar is? That's the question. Ah. Knowing that the anglerfish here is kinda scary. Music, why did you stop? Music, please. Don't do this to me. Okay. So, I am in the Dark Bramble, I assume. Don't 07 me! We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Is this one of those situations where we need to... Okay, shit, wait. Stabilize, 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 stabilize. Stabilize, stabilize. Ouch, that hurt my ship really quick. That thing's moving. What is that? Whoa. What is that? I'm trying to get the ship to, like, not move before I get off. Okay. Huh. Interesting. No! I didn't want to go back on ship! The Eye of the Bramble. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It is almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. Okay, wait. It's kinda stopped. Error! Duplicate signal! Excuse me? Can I follow the duplicate signal? Oh god, wait. Wait. That light That light means bad. That light on the left means bad. So let us veer not towards it and go around it. Bye, 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 bye. Well, I'm dead. Excuse me? Huh? That was weird. How do I get to Feldspar though? Like, I need to get to Feldspar though! Okay, I have an idea for... Oh shit, wait, wait, oh shit. Get back in! Ah! Okay. Wait, let's leave the area. Like, I don't wanna get pulled in while I'm still doing repairs. Okay, now I can repair. But yeah, no, that was very weird. What needs fixing? Something needed fixing. Huh? Hmm? Excuse me, again? I did not mean to enter. Can I just leave? Because like I need to go back to Timberhearth first. Starboard hull damaged. Okay, Timberhearth. Let's head back there first. Because I think, and I don't know if I can do this, I want to shoot the signal scope in the dark bramble that's over there, then head to the dark bramble, and then maybe I can use the scout to guide me to where Feldspar is. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing go down instead of up as I was landing. I am honestly amazed that this thing didn't just like die in that instant. Are you all repaired? You good now, ship? Okay, ship is all good now. Actually, I wonder if this guy, like, will change anything. Okay, now then from here, this thing should land. Like, I think that's where Feldspar should be. Unless technically, like, doing that is gonna get me too far from it, which means it'll disappear. I do have one other idea if this idea doesn't work though. Because the other idea I have is to use the signal scope to pinpoint where this is, the harmonica playing. Ouch! Okay. Autopilot, what the frick? Autopilot, what were you doing? That was sad. Okay. One last cycle. One. One last cycle. Tiny buddy. Okay. Now we do this again. We chuck this in. And use that as our point of reference to go to Dark Bramble. Okay, now please don't crash land us there. Okay, here we go again. Let's try to see if we can get to it. Did the scope disappear? I don't like the color of that red one. Okay. And that's the light we want to go to. Oh, whoops. Wait a second, wait a second. So I go to that one? The one in the upper left? Is that what that means? Actually, I should probably keep the drone there now that I think about it. Just so it says which one. Yeah, I guess I go to that one? Maybe? Not sure. Ooh, this seems promising. Like they've all seemed to converge now. Ooh, and it's the dead one. Yay! This is it. This is it. There we go. We found them. Yay! Found them. Hi, Feldspar. People think you're dead. Also, inside dead anglerfish marshmallow, I guess. Hmm. Oh, well, appropriate. Crunchy. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever actually. That makes you the second Hertian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut. And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. I mean, well, we already know that. Have you been in here in the Dark Bramble all this time? Depends on how long all this time is. I've been here a while, I guess. Ever since I crashed my ship into, that is, ever since my daring escape from the jaws of an anglerfish. You crashed your ship, didn't you? Obviously, yes. No need to be rude. Don't worry, man. I crashed my ship here too, to an extent. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and went to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around the Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I ran into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them. Big, gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pulled a few stunts, tried to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm in full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noise, like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, oh, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the ecosystem starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeletonator. Great find! Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Oh, so that's why there are trees in other planets. You guys are kind of lucky that the seeds even grow here. Like, how is it even getting any sunlight in here? The hell? No wonder there's so many stories about you back home. Heh, you're not bad yourself, making it here in one piece. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? Where should I explore here? Nowhere, I guess. That's fair. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout out in one of these weird seeds? See there with the opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once. But I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. But that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kinda feels like cheating. Come on, man! On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Where's your ship? Not far away. If you go past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton, you see a flickering light in the fog. So I guess the information's in there. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, this skeleton, it was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial. Are they though? There were like 3 or 4 of them that all stared me in the eye, so I don't know about that. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet. Peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Okay, man, calm down. But it's nice to have a break. I mean, I guess he did all that in one life, which is impressive, while I needed multiple lives to get it. I found something. I found the Dark Bramble Seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, actually. I sort of will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing until it shattered the plant and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found stored real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading towards the same fate. And tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found all my writings saying anglerfish are blind. Ah, so the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning if I fly as fast as I can approach to deal with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. At least they didn't eat me. All's well that end well, huh? Okay, so at the tail end on the flickering light. Okay, not that I don't trust him. Oh, okay, fine, never mind. His ship is there. I'm like, are you leading me to an anglerfish, my guy? That would be messed up. Ouch, okay, excuse me. Actually, to be fair, I don't even know what he wanted me to do with the ship, now that I think about it. Okay, like, let's head back. Maybe see what the log had to say, cause like I forget if he wanted me to like go into the ship or like near it. There sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Go take a walk and see where it ends. You wanna go to the anchorfish and look for a flickering light in the ocean. Path starts there. Okay, so go into the hollow thing. Okay. I should probably go there with my ship. Just to be safe. Okay, so not that way. So this way. Oh, too big for ship. Okay, let's see what he wants us to see. Unless this literally just teleports us in there. Yep, the ship is 15.5 kilometers away. Are we inside? Are we in the core of it now? What? The interloper? Oh no, we're still in Dark Bramble. Huh. Oh, jellyfish. Trip 4, entry number, I'm not gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, a personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these species outside the Giant's Deep. They are awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech! This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. Right. I'm going inside of this jellyfish interior cavity to see what's in there. So, go inside the jellyfish? But how would you? Note to Felsvar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulating from electricity. Do not eat. So, they shock from the top, but not from the bottom? I guess is what maybe is implied here? I see. Okay. So... I'm not sure if I can get out of Dark Bramble in time, that is. Like, I feel I could escape the Dark Bramble, but like... I think we're kinda like... used up a lot of time while I was in here. So I think I'm gonna like probably just let the cycle end here, and I think that's a good goal for us to start with next time, where we head towards the enter of Giant's Deep, which, if anything, it feels like we're getting really close to figuring out how to get towards the Eye of the Universe. Or whatever the 6th planet is near that we need to get to with the quantum entanglement. But of course, I'm making assumptions at that point. What's in here? Huh? What? Huh? That... Okay. That... I guess that's why there's two harmonica signals. I see. I found a frozen jellyfish near your ship. Huh. The old thing's still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know? It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and dominant spirit of a camp made in the shelter of very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. Probably couldn't plant a tree there, though. You know what? Let's have a marshmallow and probably call it for today. Actually, you know what? Before that, let us read the ship log just so you know it already registers all. And then we call it. Feels very light. The crash ship and not coming inside a huge vessel is about my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same. Hellswearer doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying their relative peace and quiet. Fails to document their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish. Fails to decide to venture into the jellyfish interior cavity to see if it tastes any better on the inside. After tasting inside the jellyfish, Failspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulating from electricity. The survivors from Escape Pod 3. Oh, Escape Pod 3's here? Oh, it never made it out of Dark Bramble. Wait a second, did I miss it? Did I miss where it was? Damn it! Well, I'll probably find it eventually. I launched my scout into the sea to know my grave and took photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. So I guess you could try? Okay, wait a second. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Feldspar, but now we are looking for how to find the Nomai vessel. Assuming it's possible to find the Nomai vessel. What the heck? No, wait, this is just back. Huh? Wait a second. Wait a second, how do I get out? No, maybe I am stuck here. Well, I mean, I guess I could find the core first next time and then try to locate the... where the vessel could be in here. I mean, until time ends, I guess I can keep going forward. Kind of. Holy! Excuse me? Ouch, ouch. Okay, so it spat me out. Okay, game. I actually don't even remember like how I found that first how I got to the Nomai in the first place. I mean, unless like you just naturally find there if you go inwards. Okay. I don't want to go to the core of Giant's Deep currently, so I just want to see how much further I can go into like Dark Bramble here. Yeah, cause like I guess what's the red one? Now the red one has me really curious because I don't. Now that I think about it, there's no reason why the anglerfish would naturally want to have the red light. Like, right? Like, the anglerfish wouldn't want to stand out like this. It would want to be more normal-ish. At least, I think. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay. Wait, they're blind. So what if I just free fall? I think that's my mistake. I need to free fall into it. So I do want to go to the red. But once I fall in, I do nothing. Okay, I know there's an anglerfish chasing me. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, I think I got eaten by an anglerfish. There's something to that though. Like, I think that sounds right, right? Maybe the ship's too big. No, no, I don't think that makes sense. Okay, so we're definitely not done with Dark Bramble. Like, I think that's for certain. We're not done with Dark Bramble. So, Giant's Deep, get the core, find more information about the vessel in Dark Bramble, maybe even find the vessel in Dark Bramble, and then figure out information regarding the Quantum Moon and how to use it to get to the 6th stop. But I think with that, I'm gonna call it for today. I think we did quite a lot. So yeah, so pretty much we've confirmed we are not time traveling. Our memories are being sent into a version of us in the future that is taking place 20 minutes before the end of the solar system. Now, as for why there are different instances of the solar system, that's the question mark for me at the moment, because that implies that the solar system itself is being transported, which does sound a little weird, because like how is that happening in the first place? But I guess there's no other explanation I can think of. So I can only assume that's what's happening. And yeah, I mean, in terms of like getting illumination on that, probably whatever the Quantum Moon leads us to in terms of the 6th planet, it'll probably answer that question for us. And that will have to be saved for next time. With that, for those that were here, for those that chatted, for those that stopped by, and for those that lurked, do always appreciate the support. Since I missed streaming last Friday, I plan to do 3 streams this week. So obviously the first one is today. Next one will be Wednesday. The next one will be Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, easy to remember. Same time as always at 9 p.m. And yeah, with that, hope you guys have been having a great day. It's still early in the week, so let's do our best till the rest of the week. I think for some of us, Thursday is a holiday. So, let's enjoy that break then, if anything. At least, if I stream on Wednesday, I don't have to worry about waking up early the next day, which is nice. Same with Friday. But, yeah, with that, thank you guys for joining me in this stream, and hope you guys join me in my next one. But till then, guys, Bye, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Look, you don't want to watch what I'm gonna do to your marshmallow. Bye-bye.